the heck am I doing here?
Okay, so dude, we are officially live right now as we speak. Are you good?
Yeah. Hi, YouTube.
Okay, so dude,
It's
we are
Silverback Stacker.
officially live right now I need to mute. Sorry, I forgot to mute everything.
That's
Such a
funny.
noob. So, how are you, dude?
I am well. We had some family over today, and they did some swimming and had some pizza, and then went home.
Swimming. What part of this giant world are you in right now?
I am near Minneapolis.
Nice.
It's like 10 below outside, but this house we bought has an indoor pool.
Solid, solid. So, let's just say what's up to the chat. North Country Off Grid, shout out to you, dude. First one here, I see.
Oh yeah, I like his channel. Sorry about the
Um,
goat.
yeah, oh, dude, that goat is
It was a
crazy.
chupacabra.
That goat was frozen. Uh, Farmall Fanatic, what's going on? Um,
Welcome, medical.
Nautical Silver, what's up? What's up? So far there's nine people, eight people in chat. I'm sure the more we hang out, people will come in and out.
Oh, let me
But
post this. I'll post a link in the Discord channels, the Metals Mafia Discord channel that I hang out in.
oh, dude, I can't wait to talk about that because like you guys are like a mafia, dude. It's like you guys run the Instagram pretty much.
No, I just we're just like-minded people. We share tips and tricks on how to make some poured silver. I'm still learning, and we're just friends.
Yeah, I think it's super
Certainly no
awesome.
criminal enterprise.
No, no, no. Of course not. Of course not. What's up, Big Bank Little Bank? I'm sure he is not in any criminal enterprises as well with that
if,
awesome name.
if it paid well, though, I would consider it.
Dude, like so if you guys are gonna be seeing I'm have your screen locked. The works of art that this guy does, Silverback Stacker sells, or I mean doesn't sell, but he makes beautiful, beautiful works of art. Did you make that?
Yeah.
And like just to give me a grasp, like how many hours does that take right there?
Let's see. This is my maker's mark on the top right. Um, how many hours? That maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours on this one. I mean, this one wasn't that hard. Some of them are harder. Like, oh, I don't know. I
Oh
don't know if you
no,
saw
man
back that
down.
panther I made that or that ship that I made for a vessel,
Oh yeah, yeah,
silver
yeah.
vessel. I made him like an 8 piece galleon ship or whatever it was, but and that thing took like 2 weeks of
2 weeks.
not I'm
Um,
not working on it the whole time, but
right, right, right.
it was a lot of work,
Yeah,
and
pure
it was a
silver, right?
trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 nines fine silver. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 9's fine. This guy just does it all. He has the one that I haven't seen personally, but I've heard like it's like a myth that you made a Rubik's cube, a functioning Rubik's cube. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Dude, I haven't seen it yet, so I've heard about it from Corn and other people, and it's just like,
That was like
uh,
when I first started pouring. I'm not, Oh, yes. You know what's funny? Okay, so I have all the corner pieces and all the side pieces, but the centerpiece is still plastic.
oh really?
So it's kind of compared to the work I'm doing now. I mean, check this out. Hold on a second. Compared to the work
Dude,
I'm doing
someone,
now, it's kind of this is like a 13-ounce freaking leopard. But these pieces, I disassembled my Rubik's cube, and these pieces are I'm not so proud of the work anymore. So
well,
I'll
I'm
finish it
sure.
eventually. It just the edges are like rough. You can see the seam there. It's just chunky, and there's a dimple there. I mean, it's not perfect, but it was functioning with plastic guts.
Right, right. I'm sure like anything in life, the more you do it, the better you improve. And then when you look back in your work, it's like how But I think Farmel has a question. How much does it cost? What's the cost? But
Well, most of the silver pours, and I'm on. I'm like I charge about what the average is. Most of the silver pours charge about $25 an ounce. $25 an ounce for something that's cast like this. If you want a bar, they'll go much cheaper than that. They may go $20 an ounce.
right, right.
But this I'm going to call that an ugly bar. This ugly bar I would practically make a couple of dollars per ounce maybe. But this takes hours and hours and hours, and I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's a work of art. I mean, that's genuinely. I have one just like it, but it's just not. it's a more of a tiger, right? Is that a panther you got there?
This was a
A cougar?
leopard,
Leopard.
but I don't have a good way to put the spots on him, so I just antiqued it and called him a big cat.
I have a tiger that I just was given, and it's cool. It's probably like the same, but it's just not made of silver. So I have that on my desk, and having one made of silver would be super awesome. But so like how did you get into this? Like how did you get into, first of all, I guess were you a collector, a stacker, and then you transitioned to, making these works of art, or was it just like I like the other
That's
way
kind of
around?
that's kind of how it worked. No, we went to Southeast Asia in 2017 in the summer, and I had meant to when we were in Thailand. I had meant to buy one of their gold chains because the gold in Thailand is very pure. It's like they'll wear like 22, 23 karat jewelry, so it's very soft. But labor's cheap, so they don't charge a lot over spot. So I had meant to buy a chain when I was there, and I didn't get around to it. So when I got home, I was looking online for precious metals, and ended up buying 10 1 ounce silver bars from Silvertown on eBay. And I got those, and I was like polishing them and put them on my desk. And I was like, every day I was fingering them, and I was like, man, I gotta get more of this stuff. So that's basically it. End of 2017, I started stacking and learned about forged silver and started enjoying, the community. I go to those Metals Mafia chats I think it's Saturdays and Mondays, maybe Fridays and Mondays, but I think it's Saturdays and Mondays. And but lots of cool guys, they share information and stuff. So uh, Vulcan and Mrs. V, Vulcan 5678, and Mrs. V live not too far from me. So I ended up going and they showed me how they do what they do. And they, basically like a kid with training wheels. They set me up and they said, here, put the sand in there, and I'll pour the metal in there. Just like totally beginner, and I was pretty hopeless.
Right, right.
That was last April, and then in June I went to their pour party and did it again, and then that's when I realized, I really like this. So, not a few months later, I ended up buying a furnace, and spot was going down around the fall and stuff, so I just started stocking up on some melt, and so I'd have some metal to work with.
Wow, that's super cool. So you've been doing the actual pouring and these cool pieces for like 2 years or like a year and a half?
No, no, I started in the April when I did my first pour is 2018. So it's less than a year.
Oh, less than a day. And you have like a lot of stuff because I know a lot of people like they start pouring and do their channel bars. But I don't really see it too much to transition to freaking Bugs Bunny or a cougar. So like what made you just not want to do like I guess channel bars and to do cool stuff like that?
Mrs. V's collection of toys. I mean, if you get to hang out in their pouring space, if they show you how to do a pour, then she's gonna show you this bag or a bin full of like toys that she got, at wherever, Walmart clearance or thrift store. Just when you get into this thing, you're always looking for. Let me grab something here.
So we're talking about like plastic toys right now?
That just looking for stuff like this, and you say, "Hey, I could make that into silver," and then you sandcast it. And sandcasting is basically creating a duplicate,
Wow.
multi uh, in sand. So this is plastic, right? I bought this at Target yesterday.
Right, right.
I plan on casting that. So once you get into making these little Bugs Bunnies, then you're always looking for molds. And if I go spend, I just got this yesterday. I had to take the kids to a birthday party, and I bought the host. I got him a present, and while we were there spending $25 on his toy, I spent $6 on a hold on a second. This bin full of plastic toys. And
So
that's for me.
eventually you're
Got him a toy, got me a toy.
so you're gonna pick what you like from there and
Yep,
sandcast it and then make it into a piece?
yep.
Wow.
That's right. That's right.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So I mean your life must be cool because you could just look around and be like, "Ooh, I can make that into silver," or "Ooh, I can this might be cool."
Well, yeah, but sometimes you overestimate your ability, your abilities.
I
I got
mean,
lots of toys that I'll get home and like, oh crap, I forgot about the space between the eyes and the claws. That could cause problems.
Right, right. But I assume the more time passes, the better you're gonna get, and just the more things you'll be able to make.
Yeah, you just gotta step away from the problem sometimes and
That that is that is very, very
let the
true.
solution come to you.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes like what's best is just stepping away, like you said, and just letting it marinate and come back, and usually you'll be able to knock it out. I'm gonna say what's up to Silver Wolverine, Silver Fox, Silver Smokestacks. What's going on? South Texas Prepper, my friend. They're going crazy on the chat, talking about cougars and fingering and whatnot. I don't know what's
Oh my
going on in the
goodness.
chat.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So but yeah, it's pretty cool stuff, man. I mean, like I told you, I want a piece, man. I want a piece.
That. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna stand up. I got a little towel set up here.
Oh, bullet
Yeah, that's a 5.56 round.
5.56 round. That and you made that?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow.
I finished it and I brought it upstairs. And I'm like, you know what? I can still see the seam and it looks a little crooked. So I took it back down and repolished it and sanded it some more. I wanted it to be round. I wanted it to be mistakable for a bullet, not like a copy. So yeah, I'm
Right.
pretty proud of that one. But
The
definitely time consuming. I mean, they're not machined, they're not pressed. I mean, this is
right.
handmade, so it's
Uh
took some time. And that one actually is a gift.
Whoa, that's so epic.
These haven't been tumbled. I just polished them. Once I tumble them, they'll leave and they'll be much shinier. I usually antique these moai or these tiki heads, but this one I'm gonna leave shiny. I haven't stamped them yet. I just finished. Like I said, I just finished polishing them. Got to stamp before you tumble though.
Wow. See,
When
I'm
you tumble
learning.
it, it makes it harder, and then you'll wear out your stamps faster.
That's cool. So I'm just gonna ask you a question because I mean, there's people that there's like some conflict, I guess, in the community about channel bars. I don't know if you have heard Corn or certain
Oh,
people talk about it.
I'm up on the debate.
Yeah. So like, what's your thoughts on it? I mean, because you're kind of interesting because you make beautiful beautiful pieces, and like, what's your thought? You don't have to answer the question. I just want to pick your brain a little bit.
It's almost a little tribal. How how I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Yeah, be
Metals
careful.
Mafia, Metals Mafia doesn't get along with MK bars, and there's a good reason for it. They have some history. When they first started out, there was just not enough respect going one way or the other. But
Wait, so there's more history than what I originally known, right? So you're talking about like stuff that I didn't even know about, like MK bars and Silver Mafia. Like there was already some conflict there.
yeah, but I'm not witness to it. They're
Sorry, you kind of got cut out. I don't
and
know.
I don't want what all.
One sec, guys.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
I didn't catch pretty much any of that.
Turn off my Wi-Fi and go with my cell copy.
You're coming in and out. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep talking to the chat. What's going on, Heath? Um, I think it's the first time I see you in my stream, dude. I hope you are well. Uh, yeah. So the chat's talking about MK doesn't really pour. He stamps with a press. So yeah, I guess there's a difference, right? MK Jam the Signal. MK Jam the Signal. Shout out to South Texas Prepper. Um, that was a good one, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Did this improve the situation?
Yes, you sound loud and clear. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I got off my home Wi-Fi and just went with my cell data. So yeah, it's true about the pouring thing. I mean, MK is mass produced and he doesn't do the work himself. He kind of like has his helpers or his family members or employees do it. So the quality control is not great, but he does interesting designs. I mean, he does interesting designs, and I have some of his pieces. I just if I make this, I'm making this for you. I'm
Yeah,
not.
see that there's something that like that alone just it just doubles, triples the value. And not even talking about monetary or like the worth of silver. It's just like the value that I put into the piece itself, right? Knowing that like this is something that you did and it's just I don't know, it just changes the whole game for me.
It's true. Even Pit Billion's my friend now, but when I first met him, he was going full bore with his business, and I had Bear pour me something, I had Mrs. V pour me something, I had Vulcan pour me something, and with Pit Billion, it's like, well, go to the store if you want something, and I was like, no, man, I want you to pour it for me. So he
Right,
did
right,
finally. My first Pit Billion piece was poured on a live stream, and it's this gorgeous 12-ounce reptilian skull, they call it.
right.
But yeah, it makes a difference, if it was made for you.
Yeah, no, I think it
Sentimental
definitely
value.
does. So, what's up to Newton in the house? Silverback Stacker fixed his service or his signal now, so he's loud and clear, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, so your thoughts on the channel bars and stuff? It's just
You mean as far as like the syndicate thing?
yeah, yeah,
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Not everybody that wants a channel bar pours silver. So if they want to go with Cabrin and let him design them around or something, that's their prerogative.
right, right. It seems that you're not, there's because there's certain people that are, really far one direction, like, oh no, it's the worst thing ever, or to me, it's like you're gonna do what you want to do with your money. Most of us here are adults, right? So if you want to do that, then do that. But I mean, just for me personally, if I'm gonna go for high-end silver that I want to keep for my collection, I'll go for someone like you or someone in the silver
Oh,
mafia, right? Because and then it doesn't mean that me saying that I think everyone that does that or is a part of that is a bad person, right? It's like for me, it's just I'd rather go with someone that is gonna give me that attention, I guess,
sure.
the quality service that I'm looking for. I know it's very one-on-one, and we mentioned it, right? Like we talked before about I want to give you a certain amount of I guess silver, however we're gonna work this out, and whatever you make me, you're gonna make me, and it's gonna be unique and one of a kind, and you just can't get that anywhere else.
Yeah. One thing you have to keep in mind though is, I can buy silver at spot or a little bit over. So if you send me 10 ounces of silver, you're basically sending me $150.
Right.
So I may send you back something that weighs 4 or 5 ounces. I mean, you're not going to get 10 ounces of poured silver back.
100%. Yes. And then for me, like I understand and I mean usually I mean this is gonna tell you a little bit about me. Like I don't mind like even tipping or paying extra for a service that is really well done. I'm not saying like not necessarily in your case, but like especially with craftsmanship or things that are done by hand that are very unique. Like I understand that you put your time and effort into it, and then on top of that, I appreciated it so much that I usually like go above and beyond to try to make sure that it was worth your time and effort as well, right? Because again, like these are very unique pieces. It can be from this or I collect some vintage watches and I have to find a good watchmaker, and then I want to make sure that he's happy with the service that he's doing. So it's just like building a relationship essentially.
True, true. Yeah, and before I started pouring silver, when I was just collecting coins and stuff like that, I would trade with people, and whenever they send, even if it's a buffalo nickel or something like that, it's always appreciated when you send in something extra. I know that sticker trade's kind of hot right now, and people like
Yeah.
stickers. If I'm going to send you a 1 ounce bar, and if I throw in a sticker, that's like, hey, he likes me.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, that sticker thing's so funny too. I think it's so awesome. There's some people that are kind of talking crap about it, but it's just fun, dude.
Put this
Silver
back on here.
Fox. Is that a 1/4 ounce?
Yeah, that's the Garasopa. What do you call it? Garasopa quarter ounce Britannia
Nice,
from
nice,
Salivate Metals chat.
nice. So, do you like stack as well, or is it just more like of the making cool pieces, or do you have like a core stack of silver?
I'm kind of a jack of all trades when it comes to precious metal collecting. I don't have any palladium or platinum, but I do get some, pick up some gold here and there. And as far as the silver goes, I mean, when I first started stacking, I was overspending. Like, there's probably some 1 ounce generic rounds like that I didn't have, and I may have paid like $30 for it on eBay or something like that. I was that guy. But that didn't last too long until I realized, hey, I'm overpaying, man. I gotta slow down.
Right, right.
So yeah, I mean, I have generics, and I have stuff that'll melt, and then I have some semi numismatics, some kooks and koalas, and yeah. And then
That's pretty
recently I
cool.
started picking up things that I think will make money, not because I want to do this as a job or anything, but just to kind of make the rest of the stuff that I buy cost less in the end,
Right,
right?
right.
Like if
So
I buy
so
five of one coin and sell four of them for a profit, then the one coin might be free or something. That sounds good to
yeah,
me.
yeah, 100%. That's how I feel with a lot of stuff. I have some high premium stuff from the Perth Mint, and I bought like 10 of them, and maybe I'll keep two, three, and sell the rest, and then the profit that I mean, essentially the profit that I if I make the money, right? Because there's a risk always. If I do end up,
Right.
making the money and the coins go up in value, then I can go back to, buy the generic stuff or the lower premium stuff and keep or like you said, maybe you get one of them free or half off or, to me, it just makes sense.
Yep. But
And
yeah, you mentioned that risk.
yes, yes, yes,
Every now and then you'll buy something and think it's going to go up, and then you're like, oh crap, nobody wants this.
yes, yeah. So again, you have to make sure you have most of your money or most of your silver in the things that you like your core stack. What about gold? What do you think about? Do you have some gold or not?
What
Not
do
too
I think
much.
about gold? Um, okay, I do think the ratio is a little bit messed up, but gold's going to follow the economy. So even though it's $1,300 maybe overpriced, if India starts buying it like crazy, or China starts buying it like crazy, or Russia steals half of Venezuela's gold, then that's just going to drive the price up more. So yeah, it's overpriced, but who wants to put all their money in Bitcoin, or who wants to put all their money in Amazon or something like that? You never know what those are going to do. So yeah, I buy gold. The amount of money I have in gold is not as much as I have in silver, but let's see. Yeah, I have a roll of 10th ounce. I just completed a roll of 10th ounce gold eagles, and just starting a roll of sovereigns.
That's cool. That's super cool. What's up, Gains Investor? I hope you're well, my friend. Okay, so I mentioned this before, but the silver mafia, what's going on with that? Because I've seen it everywhere on Instagram. Are you guys more prevalent on Instagram, or is it just because I'm not exposed to that community on YouTube?
I couldn't say really. I don't know what everybody else is doing. Basically, metals mafia.com is a website where anybody can go and join, and they can list their silver eagles to sell, and they don't charge you anything like eBay does. There's no listing fee. There's no percentage they're gonna take off. You put in your own email for your PayPal, and the person pays you directly. So it's pretty much an open marketplace, and that's where all the silver porters. I mean, that's when I first let me get this piece. That's where all the silver porters kind of hang out and list their stuff, and that's how I met everybody. I mean, I saw this piece on a
Wow.
on a
On the
YouTube
bear,
video.
right? Or what's his
Yeah,
name? Yeah, that guy makes some cool stuff too.
I saw it on a YouTube video, and I tried to get a hold of the guy, and I was like, man, I gotta have that channel bar. It's beautiful, and that was the way I got a hold of him, was through the Metals Mafia website. Um,
Wow,
and
well,
without that, I would have just been one of the little voices in a sea of people on chat saying, "Hey, I want a bar. That bar you made that one time. Can you make one for me?" They don't know
wow.
me. They don't know me, but so I was able to email the guy and start corresponding.
Yeah, I need to get
He's
on
my
that. I
bud now.
think Nautical Silver says he joined last week, so I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get on that. I thought it was a little bit more of an exclusive thing. Um, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Usually it's like at the end of all the cool pours. So it's like, it's like it shows you all the different angles, and at the end, Metals Mafia. And I was like, what's I to be honest, I never knew what it was. So I think it works out great that I'm talking to you and getting exposed to this, and hopefully some people listening can go ahead and check it out too.
Yeah, a lot of the people, the pourers and the community members that buy the pours, are just people, just enthusiasts. They hang out on Discord and chat. Like the chat's open 24 hours, and 4 in the morning you'll check, and one of the guys is cracking up or gambling on using one of the bots on Discord, and that's also something that's open to the community. I mean, you can't come in there and start trolling people, but if you're friendly and you're interested in precious metals, then there's a place for you.
Right, right. I think that's super awesome. And Discord is very convenient too. I know it's more, or for me, it's at least like most of my friends that are gamers, or there's a bunch of different cool chat rooms for different games and stuff like that. But I'm glad to hear that you guys are taking advantage of that because it's very convenient.
Yep, yep. First time I used Discord was probably playing World of Warcraft during a raid.
Nice, nice. Seduced by Silver's in the house. What is going
Hey,
on?
seduced.
Yeah, Yoda, dude. Like, it just blows my mind the amount of just different types from Yoda to animals
Oh, I
to
got some crazy stuff here. Silver Vessel made that one, and
wow.
these are freaking epic.
Holy sh is that 999 silver?
Yes, it is.
What the
Mrs. V, Vulcan's wife, Vulcan 5678's wife. Mrs. V is a very talented artist. I mean, she has a fine touch. I couldn't make that sword. It's too fine. I would bend that or, do something wrong with it. Let me get Yoda out of there because let's get the warriors in here. She actually has a collection of 16 of these warriors, and these aren't in the collections. This makes 19.
wow. Dude, just the detail is crazy.
Yeah, she's impressive. A lot of the Mafia members they trade back and forth, and you know, just because I pour silver doesn't mean I don't want something that Bear made or I don't want something that Mrs. V made or
Right,
Vessel
right.
made. So it's nice to have that. You don't. I guess if you're they're open to trades and stuff. So even if you're not a silver pourer, you can still say, hey, I'll send you this this lawless round or whatever if you send me one of those things. And a lot of the guys are open to trades. They're not
Yeah,
they're not too
it sounds like a friendly group of people. I mean, it just sounds like everyone is, they're not, you guys aren't competing or I don't feel like there's ego. It's just like a group of people that are just into this thing and just supporting each other.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
I would
it
say
sounds,
that's an accurate portrayal.
yeah, South Texas Prepper wants you to do the Yoda voice.
Uh, who said I can do a Yoda
I
voice?
don't know, but he asked me, but I'm not gonna do it, so I'm gonna ask you.
Let me see. What does he say again? To infinity and beyond.
Nailed it. Nailed it. I got a snake in my boot. Got it too, dude. North Country Upgrade's gonna go feed the pigs. Happy New Year, dude. It's the year of the pig. So
Oh yeah.
go feed your pigs.
When is that?
It
When is the
it,
New Year's? Is
it
it a New
passed.
Year's Day?
I think it was on Tuesday or Monday. I don't remember. But my girlfriend celebrates that. And she gets mad when people call it Chinese New Year because it's supposed to be called Lunar New Year.
Is that right?
So the more you know.
So your girlfriend is not Chinese.
No, she is not, but she is Asian. Reviews and currency. What's up, guys? I'm super close to 300 subscribers. Anyone want to trade subscribers? We can't be having any of that here. Reviewing. I'm just kidding, dude. Go ahead and sub to reviewing currency. He's super close to 300. I hope. Oh,
Oh
what's up?
yeah, sub him. No, nothing. I'm like
Um.
super close to 750 and I
Yeah.
have to do a giveaway, but I don't want to break rules.
Oh no, dude. You do whatever you want. I don't care, man. Can you check your question above? I have a question. Where's the
Uh-oh.
question?
Let me see if I can turn that.
Silverback Stacker, I have been signed up for Metals Mafia since I started, but I think most of the stuff selling slash listed is poured silver. Or will someone buy my proof lunar coins? Question mark.
You
I
can
think that's
certainly
more.
list them. You can certainly list them for free, but whether somebody's going to buy them or not kind of depends on the price for one thing. I mean, if they're under spot, I'll buy them. But
Yes.
yeah, you can certainly list them. I don't know if somebody will buy them.
There you go. Yeah. I don't know anything about it. If I did, I would input some stuff, but I have to go
They're
ahead.
working on the website. It's I don't know. It's a little bit hard to figure out sometimes. Like if you want to make an auction, it's not super intuitive, but they're working on it, and it is a free site, so beggars can't be choosers. I don't know if that's cool to say, but basically, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I completely understand. It's an option and it's out there. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the best one, but it is another option. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'll let you know that much for sure.
Cool. Let's
Uh,
see.
yeah, so many amazing pours on Metals Mafia. Yes, seduced by silver. I'll do a giveaway. I need to do a giveaway as well, but maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I did break 750, so I'm pretty
Yeah,
psyched about that.
congratulations. I saw that.
Yeah,
You just
thanks.
skyrocketed past me.
I just need to be more consistent. I've been training for a half marathon, and it's just not fun, dude. Running is the worst thing ever. So it's just I come back from a run and like I'm just there's like no energy for me to want to do anything else, man. But that's
Wow.
no here nor there.
So
Dude,
who's
that's
chasing you?
huh?
I said, who's been chasing you?
Freaking the silver mafia, dude. They're trying to get my silver so they can pour it. No, it's the Cougars out here, dude.
Oh,
Like that's an awesome. Is that you or is that someone else from Metals Mafia?
what's that?
The
Oh,
the
that's one of mine.
wow.
I I was I poured one of these and I was cleaning it up and I bent that handle and I was like, you know what? I gotta pour this in Sterling. This 3/9 is too soft. So I got frustrated and I just like bent one and put it back in the melting pot. And then I realized later, that if you can make something as skinny as this sword, then you can make something that skinny. You just got to be gentle with it. And I talked to a mini Huni stacker, and I said, what do you do with some of that? Some of that stuff is really fine. He said, I warned the client that don't bend it because if you bend that handle, you can straighten it out 3 or 4 times, but the fifth time it's gonna snap.
Oh, you're telling me I can't use that to like beat up people?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, if you want to beat somebody up, we got options.
Okay.
I got this full size railroad spike. It's like 11 ounces, and it's
Wow.
sharp on one end. Let's say it fit on my field, but that will hurt somebody. Put
That
a
would
hole in
definitely
their
hurt somebody.
hole in their noodle. And then stacking AG47 makes those art knuckles.
Right, right. See, like you're mentioning a lot of people that I'm not too familiar with, but I do see their stuff on Instagram. The guy from Hawaii, right? One of I don't remember his name, but he does some beautiful pieces too. Um, and I just love the fact that you guys are communicating with each other just to go ahead and grow and teach each other some stuff. So it's super awesome.
Yeah, some of us are more open than others with sharing the knowledge. I'm still kind of a noob, so I have a lot of questions,
Right.
and some of the guys are just like open books, really. Uh, but other people are really tight-lipped about it, and if it's their livelihood, if they don't want you copying their style, like I guess I understand. It's their prerogative if they want to share information.
Right, but
Sometimes you got to figure stuff out yourself, I guess.
no, no, for sure. But I think the market will go ahead and just figure itself out, right? Like if you start copying the exact same pores of someone else, like especially because it's such a tight-knit community, like you'll get exposed fairly quickly, I think. So it's not
Sure.
like in anyone's best interest to just copy or do the exact same thing. But I think it's fine as long as you're doing your own thing. Gee,
Um,
that's crazy.
let's see. Yeah, I like silver. It doesn't have to all be beautiful. It doesn't have to all be art. I bought some. I bought some poured silver that is kind of sloppy. Oh, I don't know if I should say that now. I can't now. I can't show you because I'll be dogging the guy out. But it's cheap. He's charging like $18 to $20 an ounce. So I understand he's not going to spend hours polishing it.
Right, right.
If it's a little bit messy, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, some of the stuff is pretty close to spot, and I don't know how he makes it. Check this out. This little fish hook.
Yeah,
It's
that's the who makes that?
This is not Sagan, Mike Sagan, or
Yes,
this is not Sagan's fish
oh,
hook.
it's not?
No, this is Reverend Ty Stash or Rev REV Ty
Uh-huh.
TYE Stash on eBay. And some of us, he's very prolific. He has like 5 to 10 listings per day of port silver, and some of the stuff goes for pretty close to spot because nobody's bidding on it.
What's going on with the chat? See, this is what happens sometimes because we're just having a conversation and I forget about the chat. I'm sorry, chat. I love you guys. Coin Ring Guy, what's up? Kevin Rose,
Southern
what's up?
California, so she's Vietnamese. No, she's Filipina.
I don't know what's going on with the chat, but
We're talking about maybe your girlfriend or something.
yeah, girlfriend's Vietnamese, so he's accurate.
Oh, she's Vietnamese.
Seduced by Silver. Sorry, we bore you. Yeah, sorry, we bore you. Seduced by Silver. Um, Yeah, the hook is cool. That hook is cool. I want one of the keychain things. It's just like I guess I don't even know if it's an ounce, but there's only one person that is a part of our community that he doesn't post videos or anything, but he's kind of like interacts that lives close by to me. So he actually won one of my giveaways, and I was like, "Holy crap, dude! Like you're down the street essentially." So we met up at a coffee shop, and I gave him his prize, and then he has a bunch of pieces from people from Instagram, and he had that. It's like a 1 ounce, like just like a tab, whatever, and he has it on his keys, and it's the guy that's known for the hooks. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly.
Mike Sagan.
Yeah, yeah, Mike Sagan. So, and it's like custom to his. I think it has his name or it has something specific for him. And I was like, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to getting some pieces from Mike Sagan. I got an order in there, but he's a little bit backlogged.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Is that your seal too?
Yes, sir.
Wow, wow. That's just this. I don't know, man. It just blows my mind. Each time you bring something out, it just blows my mind.
Yeah, I used to have a shelf here near my desk that was full of community pours, and then when I started pouring myself, I started putting some of the other stuff away and just leaving my stuff out.
Right, right. You're a big fan of your work.
I'm a big fan of my work.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny.
No, I mean,
Here's a shout out to some of the mafia guys. Where's my stand? So this round is the Mike GPO round. I believe AG Randall, we used to call him the carver. I believe he made the mold, but it's actually poured by Steichen AG 47.
ooh, Newton, give me 1 sec. I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget about the chat. I am so sorry.
It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, stick pins are big on eBay. Silver ones would really go well. There you go.
Stick pins?
Stick pins. Do I not know how to read? I'm pretty sure stick, STICK pins are big on eBay. Silver ones
Like
would
a
be.
stick pin.
I don't know. I don't know. But Newton, there's your comment. I don't
Kevin
know. Mate.
Rose makes elk bone fish hooks. I bet that would translate into silver nicely because you get the texture from the bone.
Ooh.
Rather cool.
I'm just Googling stick pins now. But they go well on eBay, so maybe if you make them out of silver, you have a lucrative venture there, my friend. So thanks, Newton,
Lucrative.
for that suggestion.
Yeah, I don't do this for money.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it too. I think that actually helps what you do more because you can tell it's just your passion, right?
Yeah, I can spend 5 hours on a piece and not be sweating about, how am I going to charge the customer for the time? I mean, I got to give their money back.
Right.
If you don't like it, send it back to me. I'll give you your money back. I'm not going to cry. I'll either keep it myself, melt it, or somebody else buy it.
That's what I was gonna mention. Like, is it like, let's say you pour a piece and it's not what you like? Is it just as easy as like remelting it and going again, or does it like lose some stuff?
No, no. I got people that remelt stuff lots and lots of times. Casting metal and sand is a really old vocation. It's like a job you can do, and there's all sorts of videos on YouTube about people casting metal and sand. Not all silver. There's people who do a lot of aluminum,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of people who do other
Copper,
things
right?
like brass and yep, brass and copper. But I guess if you're going to make something that's really big, then it's going to be too expensive to do it in silver. And aluminum definitely has a much lower melting point than silver, so it's a good first metal to work with. I never got into it.
Right, right. And this is like a complete novice question. So there, you said casting, right? What's the difference between like pouring and like casting, or is it all pouring, but there's just different ways to pour?
That is a good question. I wish somebody had told me when I asked that question. It wasn't very clear what their answer was. But pouring basically is like putting milk on your cereal.
Okay.
Okay, you have an open vessel and you're pouring into it and filling it up. As high as you want to fill it, or whatever. But casting, you're creating a mold and then you're pouring into like a 3-dimensional mold.
Okay.
So that's more like filling your flask full of whiskey.
Okay,
It's
okay.
surrounded in all directions.
Ah, dude, I got it. Perfect.
So
Okay. Wow, that's
yeah,
great. I was scared. I was like, maybe I'm dumb enough. I'm gonna be too dumb. I'm not gonna understand. Well, okay, it makes perfect sense. Cereal
yep.
and whiskey.
This is your bowl of milk, right? It's
Uh-huh.
flat on one end, and this is your 3-dimensional cast.
Got it. I'm learning today, folks. I'm
But
learning.
in order to cast something, you have to pour the metal. So
Of course, right, right. And is that a surf? Is that a gold? Is that 3 ounces of gold pour
No,
casted?
it's toned. If you use liver or sulfur and you don't heat the metal up too much, and you make it kind of a dilute solution, the metal will go in through a gold phase. And I had a part of the bottom of the surfboard masked with tape, so there's a really faint. Used to be a silver surfboard lightning bolt there, but oxygen has done its job and oxidized the silver, so now it's harder to see the lightning bolt, and it's not so gold anymore. It's kind of light brown.
Right. North Country Off Grid has a question. Where can you get custom molds made?
Well, one thing that's becoming kind of popular is people buying 3D printers and making them or designing them themselves. And I would love to be able, to be able to do that or have time to do that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I'd like for maybe one of my kids or my wife to get into it. But there's some people on Mafia and on Discord chat that have gotten 3D printers and they're working on it. So that's one thing you can do. But I mean, it depends on what we're talking about. So I do custom work, but not everything is an easy solution. So sometimes I'm hesitant to take a job.
Right, right. Gaines Investor has a question. When you're going to start pouring? I am not going to start pouring. I'm going to leave it to the. I'm going to call you an expert. The expert in the room right now. I just want to let them do what they do. If anything, I would contact one of these awesome people. And what the. Look at that skull, dude. Look at the detail in the teeth. Like, no, no, I'm not gonna pour anytime soon because he keeps on showing cool stuff, man. And my
Oh,
pours are
don't let
gonna
me
be.
discourage you. I mean, there's plenty of people out there pouring crap, and they just do it because they just do it because it's fun and they get to show their stuff off, and people who are skilled will look at it and say, "Oh yeah, not bad. Now try this." I mean, it's just a hobby.
Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy good.
Did you
I'm
see
not
my
a.
video on this though?
I haven't. I have not, to be honest.
It was an awesome video.
Dude, I'm gonna check it out right after.
It was 4 in the morning, and I had seen this skull coin that's let's see, underwritten by the government of Palau, and it's a kilo coin, and it costs over $1,000. And I
Right.
think that might have put the seed in my head. I want a kilo skull. I had already wanted a kilo skull. Before I was pouring, I asked some of the pourers if they would pour me a kilo skull, and nobody said I'll do it because a lot of the guys have like 30-ounce crucibles, and you can't really put a kilo of silver in a 30-ounce crucible. So anyway, I was sitting there 4 in the morning, and I thought, hey, I have this crappy little plastic skull that I bought for like a buck 50 at Goodwill, and I thought I would try casting it and just did the open pour. And so as I was 4 in the morning, I started doing that, and by 6 in the morning, I was uploading the video of not the actual pour because my wife was still asleep and she couldn't shoot the video for me, just of the taking the metal out of the sand and the
Uh,
sand is close to 2,000 degrees. So when the silver is in there, the silver is preventing the oxygen from reacting with the oil that's infused into the sand. So there's not a lot of fire. But when you take the silver out, then this really hot sand is exposed to the air and whoosh, it flames up.
right,
And
right.
that's what makes it a badass video is the kilo skull coming out of the sand with black sand in the eyes and the nose and the
Dude, I
fire
can't wait
shooting
to check
everywhere.
that out.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. South Texas Pepper says he wants to buy a gold kilo coin so bad, dude. I'm sure
Oh,
you'll
that
just
would
get
be
some money
amazing.
underneath your mattress and go buy yourself one because you're that ballin', bro. Take care, gentlemen. Gotta go visit another channel. Thank you so much, Newton. I hope you had a wonderful time, and thanks for your suggestion again, my friend. I
Thanks for
hope
visiting.
you have a good day. But yeah, man, that's crazy. It's like for me, I know a lot of people that kind of do the skull stuff, and I'm not that big of a fan, but like I can realize that's just as crazy. It just looks so epic there.
You know, I like doing the animals, but they don't sell that well. And I don't want to pour. I don't want to pour. I don't have 5 freaking lions on my desk or something like that. So you can only make as many as you can sell.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? And what sells really well is the weapons. So yeah,
So
people love the
violent,
love the
violent
weapons.
people. See, like that's more my speed. That lion, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't tumbled him yet. I'm not polishing him, but I got to tumble him.
Do you
He'll get really, really shiny.
do you name the pieces? Is that like Leo?
I do not name the pieces.
There you go, dude. You can add a few bucks at the end of it just because you can. What the, dude? That is crazy.
I was gonna remount that
Why would you do such a thing, you crazy person, dude? That's perfect.
because when it comes out, well, I freaking polished the hell out of it. Uh, when it came out of the mold, it was all really coarse, really rough,
Right.
and the little nooks and crannies. You can't polish that coarseness out of the nooks and crannies. Um, so I was like, no, this piece isn't gonna make it, man. But the other day, I had a bunch of pieces of polish, and that was sitting there. I'm like, okay, I'll try polishing it, and I was like, hey, it's cleaning up nicely.
Wow. Yeah, that looks crazy. And that's with like whatever resolution Google Hangouts streams at. So like in person or in higher definition, I can't imagine how that would look.
Oh, my house is all 720p.
Yeah. So and, yeah, I think because we're using Google Hangouts, that's all they let us stream as well. So I mean, but it's just
No,
it's
I was kidding
crazy.
about my reality over here is low resolution.
I mean, I get the idea, and I think everyone else does of the amount of time and effort that you have to put to do something like that because that looks crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I might just leave it alone. See, you can see sand between the ridges on the handle, or it's black. That's not antique yet.
Right.
Uh, so I'm gonna tumble it, and it'll clean it up and make the blade shinier, probably. But tumbling also sometimes brings out some imperfections that make it more visible.
And then there's also two ways to like there's polishing by hand, right? And then there's tumbling, or is it just two things that you have to do? Like, do you have to polish
No,
by hand and then tumble?
some people do not tumble pieces.
Okay.
Uh, let me get a piece here.
STP says I would think a Monopoly piece would be cool, not the small pieces.
Yeah, no, I have dreams about having a Monopoly collection. All the pieces are silver, or dominoes are all silver. Even the hardware on the kitchen cabinetry. Well, that's gonna all be silver. Nobody would know. Um,
Nautical
but
Silver wants a Glock 17. What's up, Kingpin? I hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for hanging out.
oh yeah, Glocks.
Yeah, Glocks. Dude, I've seen some AKs, Oh, there you go.
I didn't make these. I had to look for the maker's mark. I was getting some guns from Scully and from Silver to Burn at the same time. So that little anchor there tells you that it's Silver to Burns.
Awesome, awesome. Nautical Silver, I was actually gonna mention that like a chess set would be so sick, dude. Like to have a
Yeah,
chess set
I would love
of
that.
wow.
I wanted to mention about this Vault Bar. Bear makes antiqued ones, and he makes these. I don't know if it's burnished or what that is. But in any case, that is not tumbled. He has his
Right.
own. He has his own finishing process.
Yeah,
He
I
may
think
tumble
he
some of his pieces, but I don't believe that's tumbled.
I think he has a very the bear has like a very unique and like his pieces I can just whenever I see one like I know it's his for whatever reason. It's it's like big. It's just so him. So like he found his niche, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Um, he's one of the people that is really good about sharing knowledge on the Discord channel. Him and Scully, those guys. Oh, and the Vulcans. This is a 14 karat gold, I believe.
Gold?
Scully made that. Yep,
Wow.
I believe that's my only piece of poured gold.
Wow, that's crazy. And is it the same process? Is it a different metal to work with? I mean, for sure it's a different metal, but does it like complicate things a little bit more?
Yes, because I'll grind on silver all day long and let the dust fly, and I figure in an hour I may grind away $5 worth of silver.
I see the
But if
problem.
you're cleaning up gold, that dust is expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive dust.
$50
Yes.
a grand, basically.
Wow. I never
So
thought
yeah,
about that.
you gotta
Wow.
be real careful with the cleanup on gold. I've never poured any gold yet, but I'm thinking about it. I was gonna show you a piece that I wanted to pour in gold, but I don't know where it is. My office is kind of messy here. There it
Yeah,
is.
that's crazy. So there's still 15 people in chat. Thank you guys so much.
50 or
15,
15?
15, 15.
Oh, okay, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
relax, dude. I'm not that big.
that's what she
Uh,
said.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do a giveaway. Now I feel horrible about myself because I don't have 50 people on for my epic guess. Now I just feel bad. But regardless, I'm gonna do a giveaway in a few minutes. So just hang out with us and you'll win some free silver. Probably give you quarter, 90%er, chunk silver. Um,
Hmm.
so just
Hmm.
just just thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna be doing these weekly again. I've just been busy and kind of, let it just time pass without doing one of these. So I want to thank you, dude, for emailing me and saying that you want to jump on. I really do appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry that it took so long to get back to you. So I was thinking about since I made this kilo skull for myself, I was thinking about putting that gem. It doesn't do well when it's putting that gem in the eye sockets and maybe making it gold.
Dude, that'd be so cool.
Yep. I may could put copper in there, but I think the gold would be cooler. I don't know how much that would weigh though in gold. I guess I
Yeah,
could calculate it.
have you heard of Manet? Like Manet, or I don't
Yes.
know. I I've been buying gold from them, especially because they gave you like, at least for me a while back, they gave me $50 off a purchase. So I ended up
Ah, is
buying
that
my
right?
yeah, I ended up buying my girlfriend I think 10 gram earrings and with the $50 off. So it just that's what I kind of do with the gold because
Did you
she
lie
sees
when you
me.
signed up? Lie about your birthday when you signed up?
No, I think it was just, I don't know if they were doing it, but I took advantage of it. I did, like, I told my mom, my girlfriend, and myself, and I just got $150 off essentially. I
Ah,
don't
it's
know.
awesome.
Yeah, I
I
don't know
never
if
got
they
the video
still.
off. Okay, so I signed up with my father-in-law's name because I had a couple of people trying to get me to sign up under their name so they could get their $5 discount or whatever.
Right, right.
And I put his birthday in, and he just turned like 54 or something. And on his birthday, they sent me a coupon for $54. That's when I bought my
Ooh.
only piece of Monet gold.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For me, it was like, oh, it's your first month, happy month anniversary, and it was like $50 off. I wonder if they're still doing it now. I should have just made a video on it about a few when I purchased them. But I will go ahead and do a video of that North Country. He wants to see the earrings. But it's 24 karat. What do you think about that? 24 karat jewelry. Is that stupid? Is
I
it
don't think
like
so. I mean, the thing I got was a little bracelet, like a little
hmm
chain, and it didn't fall off or anything. I mean, it's not that soft. You just
right,
gotta
right.
don't try pulling a car with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's super cool. Especially like for earrings or for things for women, they're not gonna be beating it up too much. At least I would think. Holy sh! Is that a is that a crocodile or an alligator?
It's a stapler, or it was a stapler. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's species specific. If it was just a piece of art. But MSSV made that.
Wow, that's crazy.
I made these ornaments.
Wow. Is that a snowman and a pony?
Yes, I got these vintage ornaments from a thrift store, and I figured when I go to a thrift store, I look for older stuff because anybody can go to Target and get this fish,
Right.
but the 40-year-old stuff is hard to come by. So I
Yeah,
know nobody
yeah.
else can make one of those.
True, true. I think that's such a great idea because once it's gone, and the odds of someone finding something similar like that, it's just second to none essentially.
Yeah, and I don't. It's not just about people copying me, but I don't want to duplicate people. There was a pendant that I bought and I made and I sold, and then I found out Mrs. V was already making that pendant. I mean, I might be in
Wow.
trouble. But
Yeah.
they were cool with it. I mean, what they said was, everybody does things differently. So if you make it, that's fine because it's not identical. It's not a copy.
Right, right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a giveaway just because we're hitting that 54-minute mark, and I just want to thank these people for hanging out. Um,
Absolutely.
so just pay attention to the chat, people. I'm gonna write a range of numbers, and first one to get it wins. It's gonna be quick, I hope.
How many people are in chat right now?
There's 14 right now.
I dropping like flies.
Let me
I'm
see.
looking for something to give away, but I can't find my little treasure chest.
Uh, okay. South Texas Prepper, Silver Fox, and North Country are disqualified for putting numbers too early.
You disqualified people.
You're disqualified. Just disqualified. Okay, I'm gonna go write it in chat and go.
That's a mess. Oh, there we go. All right.
I was joking, Silver Fox. You guys can guess unlimited. Whenever I see the number, I'll send you a little something something.
Oh, that's not even gonna stand up.
Oh, stop. I see. I want to make sure. You know what? It's so much more manageable having like this amount of people though. So I'm having a great time. It was number 9. So coin and ring guy, congratulations. Email me and I'll sell you and I'll send you a silver quarter 90%er junk. And if I have a silver if I have a sticker left over, then I'll send you a sticker. I need to get more of those stickers, dude. People want those stickers. It's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna give a. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's very cool.
This is an ounce of silver. It's poured by Scully's corner over at Buyer Ridge Designs, and it was my first channel bar that I didn't get to make because I wasn't pouring yet. But Scully did an awesome job making those, and I guess the winner can take their pick which one they want. This
Holy
is
crap.
antique, and this is not antique, obviously. But anyway, it's a question. I want the winner to tell me what the final score was on Southside Prepper's trivia challenge when it was UK versus US.
Yes, there you go, guys. You have to know the final score of that. I don't know if anyone's gonna know it, and if they don't know it, then they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it, dude. You wanted a question.
That's hilarious.
You wanted a question, and you wanted that question answered. And if they can't answer your question, then they can't get free silver, dude. I'm out.
That's funny. Nobody. All right. Should I make it easier?
Oh, STP has one.
10 versus 7.
Too much work. Good luck, everyone. You guys are crazy,
It's
dude.
an ounce of poured silver. Right. All right, man.
To shoot.
I'm dismayed and saddened.
No, they don't deserve anything. No, enough. No, no. You should do a
All right,
giveaway.
guys, do your homework. First person to email me with the right answer, I'll send it to him. I'll send him one.
Dude, I'm gonna email you right now.
You know the answer?
No, I don't. I don't.
Well, yeah, you're not disqualified.
Okay. Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we're at the 57-minute mark usually, kind of the time where we wind stuff down. There's still 13 people in the chat, so thank you guys so much. Go and look at that score and email the one and only Silverback Stacker, and then you can get a awesome. Have your pick, he said, of one of these two. 1 ounce, right?
Yep.
1 ounce poured silver. That's like 25, $30 right there.
Exactly. Yeah, no, Scully advised me to sell them for about $25, including the shipping. And I sold quite a few of them. I have a few left in this treasure chest full of gorilla skulls. There's a King Kong head.
Dude, that one's crazy.
And he's surrounded by the little heads.
And how many ounces is the King Kong?
4.6. Did you know it was the bear?
There's the bear.
That was a win. Silverback Stacker used to do these music videos. And I did a singing shout out for the Metals Mafia back when the bear was having a contest for him. And I don't know if it was just a contest. No, I remember the contest. But anyway, yeah, I won the contest and bear made me that gorilla head. And it is a fine piece.
That is so cool. Well, man, I need one from you. I need it now. And tell me what you need from me, and I'll give it to you as soon as possible whenever you have time. I'm sure you're a busy man. And
the gorilla heads?
No, whatever you want, dude. I trust you cold-heartedly to make me something unique that I will love, and I'm sure I will. And I know people say that, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this isn't what I wanted," but I'm sure I'll gladly accept whatever you know.
I'm careful with my trades. I mean, even before I was pouring, I would like look at people's videos and figure out what they liked, and and make something that means something to them. But yeah, just we'll do it through email. Silverbackstacker@gmail.com. One word, obviously, Silverbackstacker.
Yeah, silverbackstacker@email.com. Hopefully you get an email. I'm gonna go ahead and let these people, hopefully one of them will win a 1 ounce cool gorilla head. And we'll keep in chat. We'll keep talking. And one more thing, sorry, I saw in the chat. Southside is moving to Austin. I used to live in Austin. Austin's a great city.
You did? That's interesting. I went to a school in Pomona.
That is so funny, dude. That's so close to me. It is
Yeah.
probably like 10-minute drive, 15
Yeah.
minute drive. I mean, with traffic, not traffic. Did you go to Cal Poly?
Um, it's a private med school there in Pomona.
Oh, dude, you're a stud. You are a stud, my friend. The more you know. Okay, man. I think we should end it here. Coin and ring guy.
Oh, Kevin Rose, 46-0.
Woo! What? That was the score?
Yeah, I kicked their asses, man.
That was the score. I would have never guessed the score. Kevin Rose, congratulations.
Silverbackstacker@gmail.com, Kevin. Send me your info
Yeah,
and tell me
Kevin
which one
Rose.
you want.
Uh, just go ahead and email him, and remember, you want to hear. So tell your friends. 46-0, dude. I can't get over that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it was like 22.5 or 23.5 to 21 or something like that, and there was a sudden death at the end. And they bet it all, and I got the answer right, so I doubled our score, and they got
Oh,
zero.
that's so funny. That's so funny.
Southside's chats are fun. I mean, they're
Dude,
long as
those
hell,
are
but they're
crazy
fun.
fun, dude. Like I love just talking Kingpin and I think he's been on them. Is it Kingpin? I'm pretty sure it's been Kingpin, but it's just having people that are on that are just they're so funny, dude, and they all bag on Heath, you know, because he's from the UK and it's just like, oh man.
He's
Peace
like
out, Gains
he's
Investor.
like a nice guy, but he's a troll.
Yeah, he's so funny, dude. I kind of feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him. Like, clearly he can take it, but it's just like it's always like 10 versus 1. You know, it's always like everyone versus him. And it's just like poor guy.
I think he's used to it. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. I mean, for sure.
he probably lives his lifestyle, lives his life that way. Just a curmudgeon, a crotchety old man.
Hello, Leslie. We are wrapping up now. And yeah, it's been really fun, dude. I hope to have you again and I hope to
That'd
get
be
a
great.
piece from you and whatever you need, man. I am here for you. And for people that have been hanging out with me so far, 13 people still, we have 21 likes. So I think we had a good turnout. I haven't
Sweet.
done one of these in a while. I should have promoted it more. But it was
Yeah,
kind
what
of
the hell's
like
wrong with you, man? You're wasting my time.
I know, dude. I'm still gonna pay you your $5,000. Okay, can we please relax?
I'm gonna buy you one of those rooster coins, those
Yeah.
gold rooster coins.
Um, yeah, 10-ounce gold. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeesh.
Yeah, the STP, bro, goals. That guy's a stud,
He's
and
killing it. Yeah.
yeah, he's killing it, man. He's killing it. But yeah, anything else you want to leave? Anything else you want to tell the chat before we go?
Yes. Go to metalsmafia.com. Check out the ports over there. List your stuff that you want to sell, and keep stacking. Be nice.
Yeah, yeah. Nautical Silver, email me, bro, if you want. That's funny. No, for real though. I would love to have anyone on. And we just do here. There's nothing that I have in an agenda. I just want to talk to people and get to know them better. And thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
All right. See you guys
Take care,
later.
you too.